Hi everybody, and welcome back to my channel. So this channel, if you're new here, is just talks about the challenges of raising a special needs child and things that we can do to help make this journey a bit more easier for us. So if you're new here, please do subscribe and do hit on that notification bell so that whenever I upload a video, you'll be one of the first person to know. So today's video is very simple. We're going to be talking about the 5 simple steps to getting your child ready for back to school. Let's get right into it. So number 1, social storybook. I cannot stress this enough. This has been really helpful for us getting Jalisa back into the motion of going back to school. And I already talked about this in my previous video. So a social story is something that outlines an event that is about to happen. So we normally would read it, you read it to your child so that when the time comes, you're not surprised, you're not shocked, they know exactly what is expected of them and what to do in that situation. So with Jalisa, we have one that has a picture of her teacher. It has a picture of her cubby in school so that she knows exactly what to do, her routines and things like that. Number 2, reviewing previously taught lessons to your child before the first day of school. So now as parents, we are like, they're here for 2 months, they're messing up our house. We can't wait to get them back. And to the kids, it's been a long time that they haven't had that routine of going back to school. They haven't had that routine of learning those specific things. So it's really important that we pick up on that as parents and we guide them so that we can teach them those little things before they get back to school. Like with children on the spectrum, they're already behind where they need to be. So it's really important as parents to be able to pick up on that so that when they get back to school, they're not falling behind even further, and that the EA and the teachers can just pick up on where they left off. So with us, we're doing the alphabets, teaching Jalisa the alphabets again, going over numbers and things like that with her, writing with her so that she can pick up where she left off. And if you have a child that is about to start school, start kindergarten, and they don't really have anything that they previously learned because their first day or their first time going to school, you can just do nursery rhymes, numbers, the alphabets with them, something simple so that they can be ready when they get to school. They feel smart and they feel eager to be able to pick up and learn more. Number 3, getting the routine started. So with us, I know, like for me, I love my sleep. Like I like to sleep in. Who doesn't like sleep? Everybody does. Like who doesn't? Anyways, so it's really important to kind of get them maybe like a week before school starts. Start waking them up at a certain time that you think that they will be able to you'll be able to get them ready for back to school on time so that you're not late. And I know for experience with me and Jalisa, I always have to give her about 15 minutes to flex, to stretch, so that I'm not rushing her, so that she doesn't feel agitated or she doesn't feel like she's being forced to do what she doesn't want to do. So it's really important to be able to get that routine started. Start by waking them up at the time that you think you'd be able to get them ready for school, giving them some time to be able to flex a bit so that you're not pulling out your hair on the first day of school and not feeling overwhelmed on the first day of school. Getting them through that routine, the simple step-by-step of things that they will be doing on that day, so that when that time comes, you're on top of things and everything, by God's grace, goes on smoothly. Number 4, dressing for success. I know I've talked about this on the previous video as well. I cannot stress this enough. This is very, very important so that they're not feeling like everything that they need to ask for someone to do it for them, so that they feel more independent, because that's the goal, is to get them to feel more independent. So dressing them for success. If you haven't already watched that video, you can go back and watch that video. That will definitely help, and will help them also to be able to do things more independently at school, just like everybody else, just like their peers as well. Taking a walk or a drive to the school. So with me, when Jaleesa first started kindergarten, we went to the school, to her door where she's supposed to be lining up, so that she knows that this is her door, and on the first day of school we are gonna walk to this door and wait for our teacher to take us inside. And as far, I'm not saying that first day of school was the breeze. That's why this video is important, so that you can do these steps a couple of times before that day comes. The first day of school, even though I only did that once, I only took her to her door once, and the first day of school she ran off, you know, so I had to be chasing her after her. But hopefully this video helps you, motivates you to be able to do this a couple of times before that day comes, so that you're not having that experience that I had with Jaleesa on the first day of school in kindergarten. Right now she goes to school and she knows where the school is because she goes to daycare, so her routine is a little bit different, but I will still recommend that you take them to her door, to their door, so that they know that this is the door that I'm usually going to be at. If I'm not going to daycare, this is where I'm going to be at. And just by explaining things to them over and over, you know, sometimes we think that, oh, I'm just talking to them when they're not listening, but they do listen. They do listen, and you'll be surprised when they start reacting or doing things that you've taught them a while back that you thought they weren't even listening. When they start to do it or they start to react in those ways, like, you'll be so surprised. Those are the little rewards, are what keeps us going as parents. I'm so happy that I was able to bring this video out for you, and hopefully what happened to me on the first day of school does not happen to you. But in all, you know, just give thanks and push forward, because you are strong and you can do it. I believe in you. First day of school is going to be great. So if you haven't already subscribed, please do subscribe to support this channel, and we hope to see you next time. Thank you so much for watching.